Hey Pisces, hey Taurus. Pisces, if you're dealing with the Taurus, this is going to be your love reading. All right, so let's hop right into it, collect some energy, see what's going on inside you guys' connections. All right, love and light. Blessed be. All right, let's collect some energy for Pisces and Taurus. We have the King of Wands leading the reading. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Tower. And we have the Knight of Swords. All right, Pisces and Taurus, what is going on here, right? So what I'm seeing here with the King of Wands is that, you guys are literally, one of you guys or both of you guys are literally on the right track here with the King of Wands. You very mature, you know how to hold yourself together, and you don't let the BS of life, kind of get you down. You hold on to what you believe in. You got a strong personality, and you love like your independence. You love the finer things in life. You like to be able to do things for yourself, but with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you have to open up. Look at this Knight of Pentacles. You have to open up. You got to stop being so scheduled and routine. You got to, it's like the attitude you got for the world is the attitude you have 24/7, right? We all know you strong. We all know you structured. We all know you handle your business and that you about your business. But when you decide to get in a relationship, you could be all of that. Nobody wants to change you. You just have to learn how to compromise. You have to be able to open up. We know you independent. We know you can take care of yourself. You know you don't need nobody. We know you that, right? But you chose somebody, right? So when you live like that, your relationship starts to fall apart here with the Tower. What was once so strong, it may not be so strong anymore because it's not balanced anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not functioning properly. So with this Six of Pentacles, it's like start to balance your relationship out, start to give to it. You know what I'm saying? Start to open up, right? With this Knight of Swords, you also have to watch how you speak. You know what I'm saying, to your person, because I feel like there may be some harsh words shed during, like an argument or when y'all both in an emotional space. I feel like you all need to learn how to talk to each other here and stop just talking, because sometimes you could say things that you cannot take back, right? But outside of that issue, right? That issue, which it's like a big issue though, right? It's the type of issue that could ruin a relationship. Somebody being so closed off and only worried about, their money, or only worried about what they have to do, or it's always some excuse on, what about me, right? What about me? Because I don't see somebody in the picture. This is all one person, right? King of Wands, somebody's just not in the picture. Somebody's about their self, their own independence, but they chose to be in a relationship, but they haven't opened up fully, right? But they're encouraged to kind of like balance it out and try to give to it. Otherwise, it's gonna fall apart. Especially when you closed off emotionally and you speak crazy, right? So it's like, where's the other person? Where do they fit in at? It's like, what about your person, right? So Pisces and Taurus, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see what's this King of Wands. The King of Wands comes with the Four of Cups. So it's like for one of you, you're so focused on what you're doing, and it's like when the love offer is coming in, when somebody trying to show you affection, this girl got the dumbest look on her face, like, what is that? That's foreign to me. I don't feel it, right? So this King of Wands, yeah, it's like maybe somebody has to hold themselves together and try to suppress their emotions, try not to feel, maybe try to be a little macho, thinking vulnerability is a form of weakness here. But what it's really saying is that being that way, you're going to miss out on the blessing. No matter how passionate you are, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter how much you think you got it together, if you can't open up and focus on something other than yourself and try to focus on your relationship, you're going to miss out on a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, what is this Nine of Pentacles? Why is this Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces and Taurus? And we got the Fool, right? And the Fool, look at all the signs up there in a circle, a cycle, right? Look, the Fool is on this stick. The dog is like literally about to fall with him. So it's like, you know, you better come up with some type of tricks to try to save your relationship if this is somebody you actually want to be with. You got to figure out a way to start this over and stick to whatever decisions you make as far as how you're going to treat your person, or you know, what extent are you willing to go to be a little bit submissive, or, you know, to be a little bit more able to compromise with your person. So it's like you have the opportunity here to start something new. You have the opportunity to stand your ground and also open up and align with your person. Maybe you need to go read their chart, see, you know, to kind of like figure out what their personality traits are, you know, or whatever. But you do have the opportunity to start over, you know, and be able to open up. It's like the ball is in your court. So let's see, what is this Knight of Pentacles? This Knight of Pentacles comes with the Emperor, right? So it's like, you know, I'm still not feeling the other person in this reading. But it's like somebody just stubborn and stuck in their ways here. You know, this, look at this, still with all the signs. With all the signs, they just pictures now. But still, it's like, you know, this person has a strong boundary. It's like a bridge you can't cross. It's like trying to get this person to open up and be vulnerable and express some feelings or switch up how they do things. Is like pulling teeth, because this person lives by a code, right? And that's their code. That's just who they are. So you got to understand who you're dealing with as well. When you get in these relationships, you got to understand who you're dealing with. But you also have to understand that you can't be having these boundaries so built up on the person you say you love, the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Because if you don't want to spend the rest of your life with this person, then there was no reason even getting into the relationship in the first place. Right? So even though you may be stuck in your ways, you may be routine, you may be scheduled, you may be wealthy, you may have it all going on, you very independent, but as far as something that you want, which is love and companionship in your life, to have a person that you could share your life with, that part of your life is falling apart because you don't know how to open up, you don't know how to let down these boundaries, right? So you may be, this person may be a little bit controlling as well. Right? But with the Six of Pentacles, they're encouraged to try to bring it into balance, you know, to try to be open to give and receive, you know, so it could come to some form of balance. Because right now with all these Pentacles and the Tower, especially with the Tower, it's the Scorpio energy, got this big shell over you, you know, Scorpion is in the shell. All the mushy stuff is inside that hard shell. So it's like refusing to open up and be a little bit vulnerable or submissive or to compromise, you know, is only going to lead to failure. The universe won't even let that happen. So this Six of Pentacles, let's see, you're encouraged to balance it out. Let's see what comes with the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. So if you can't balance it out, if you can't give to your relationship, it's just like pressure building up on both ends. Pressure, you pressuring me to open up, to be vulnerable, to speak my truth, and I'm pressuring you to probably just shut up, you know, because I do feel that energy that somebody just don't want to hear it. They know it all, they live by a code, and they feel like being vulnerable or being submissive is a sign of weakness. Showing emotion is a sign of weakness. They got to have this macho attitude. So it's like all that hidden emotion that they have inside of them with the King of Wands, it's like it's chaos in there. So somebody tired of hearing it. The conversation is just like, if you can't bring it into balance, it's going to build pressure. It's going to be a burden here, right? So it's like somebody need to get grounded in what they want to do with this situation. Are you willing to compromise with your person, right? So let's see, what is this Tower? Let's see, why is this situation? We have the Five of Cups. Why is this situation falling apart? Right? And it comes with the Five of Cups. Because it's sadness here. It's disappointing that you can't feel secure, protected within a relationship. It's feeling defeated, feeling like I don't have a chance. It's like walking away. You know? It's like pretty much giving up on love, giving up on the situation. Don't want to, but I have no other choice. Right? And it's like as soon as that person walk away, you start to take all that armor off. You know, you ain't raising that flag so high because you recognize that you really love this person. Right? And disappointed in yourself that you couldn't even be vulnerable, but you could be vulnerable by yourself, but with sadness when you could have experienced joy. Right? So the universe is here is like, you know, your choice, you know. Things could be great one minute and they could fall apart the next. So this Knight of Swords, you know, I feel like the conversation that you guys have together is harsh. It's harsh words that been spread, right? So let's see, why is this Knight of Swords here? And this comes with the Seven of Pentacles. And it's like y'all invested so much into each other, you know? Let's get some more. I just feel like y'all invested so much into each other for it to end up like this in sadness. Let's see. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here? What did Pisces and this Taurus invest into? And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all invested into structure, into family, right? Y'all invested into, you know, this idea, this dream of being big and having it all. Living in a mansion probably, or the nicest house. It's like, and that's what one person is solely focused on. So focused on, you know, having something more, you know, focused on greed is what I feel. So focused on greed that you missing, you know, you missing out. So it's like you investing, I ain't gonna say into the wrong place, because you know everybody need to be financially secure, but all your seeds isn't gonna be able to be harvested. Now if you a person that just work, it's all about the money, this and that, then stay single with that Nine of Pentacles. Stay single until you get to where you need to be. But when you invite somebody into your life that you may want to one day marry, or, you know, have a long-lasting relationship with, you got to understand that change comes with that. We know you may be set in your ways. We know you may be scheduled. We know you may be routine. You know, we know that you may, you know, can't miss a beat on. You used to the way things are. You're not used to change. But you changed your situation when you got involved in a relationship. So you cannot act like you single while in a relationship. You can't act the way you acted before you invited somebody into your life. You have to make some form of compromise. You can't make a person feel like they mean nothing and that you never have no time for them. This seemed like a connection where, like, you know, somebody may be the breadwinner, right? Your person may be the breadwinner, and they feel like they can control everything because they are. I pay the rent, I pay the bills, I pay the mortgage, I pay the car note, I pay this, I pay that. And that's all that get thrown up in somebody's face is all these harsh words, right? Why you so busy? This is what I do it for. But at the same time, you making your person sad and you breaking them down. You breaking them down, and they changing, and they ain't the person who they used to be because you made them this way by your harsh words and putting them down and telling them how you everything and they're nothing. You may not be saying that literally, but I pay this, I pay that. That make a person feel like, dang, you don't, you know, respect me. You like, I have no value to your life. So why am I here? Right? And that person may walk off. But the universe saying you had the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles like the finer things, but the Queen of Pentacles also is attentive to her family. She's loving to her family, right? But it's like, hey, if this how it is, you know, that's the universe not gonna let that stand. This relationship gonna fall apart. And then it's gonna be too late when you come out your armor and finally start realize that how much you love this person and how much value they actually did bring to your life. You know, the universe wants you to make the right investments, change the way you speak, and know that you have a queen, a solid one. Right? So I hope this resonated, Pisces and Taurus. Let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see what chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we could say to ourselves each and every day. All right, Pisces and Taurus. We have the first chakra, and this is the base chakra. And this one is relevant to patience. So it might be all worth it in the end. I don't know. So as I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own natural pace. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based off trust both in myself and in a higher power. So patience is our positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. Pisces and Taurus, this is all I have. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.